chatbot.firebaseapp.com. I will post it on the discussion, don't worry about it. The thing is, if you go to this URL, you can see my whole presentation for free, forever. So don't worry about like getting the slides or something like that. Also, if you log in with Facebook, you can like do this. For example, I'm now logged in with Facebook, and I scroll, and if I scroll on my phone, it scrolls automatically on my laptop because it's synced in somewhere in the United States server farm. So yeah, thank you, technology. Oh, I guess we are good to go, right? Yeah. So thank you, Maria, for great introduction. I'm David C. Most of you know me as David. And today I'm going to talk about chatbots. Okay? This is going to be like just, bless you, just an introduction to chatbots. And I'm sorry I'm going to break the rules. And I'd like to ask for you to ask me questions. If you have any questions, just ask them immediately. Raise your hand, ask me a question. I don't want you to keep all your questions till the end, because that's going to be like, if you miss something in the beginning, it's much like, there's like very high chance that a lot of people missed it. So ask me questions when you just get them, okay? Also, I might ask for those of you who have like a million questions, please limit yourself to like 3 or 4, okay? Okay, let's begin. I'd like to begin with a quote, and I believe this quote like has very much to do not only with this presentation, but like my life in general. And it goes like, the future is already here, it's just not very evenly distributed. Basically, like my life is, all my life I wanted to like bring technology to the people. And I feel that there is so much gap right now between what the businesses are using and what's available out there. So chatbots is just one of these things. And today I'm just want you to like get into this new chatbot thing to like use it in your business. So what do I do? Why should you listen to me? Okay. So first of all, basically, the only thing which I'm doing right now is the artificial intelligence nano degree. The other 4 things is what I used to be. I used to like study deep learning at Coursera, but I finished that already. Very great course. Very much recommended. I used to be a lead front-end developer at Tesonet, or like for digital nomads, you should know NordVPN. Pretty like almost the best VPN, I guess, out there. Wink, wink. Okay. Before that, I was doing trainings, and like most of these things happened at the same time, actually. So I was teaching people web development, and I also was working as a freelance full-stack JavaScript developer. Okay. So I know technology. Basically, that's all I want to say. And my passion was always to teach people how to use these IT tools, okay, or technologies. So let's start with the chatbot part, okay? So what is a chatbot? I'm not actually going to tell you what is a chatbot. I'm going to show you, okay? And now we have to like move this cable. Yep, don't worry, it's all part of the plan. Yep, okay, so what do you know? The chatbot actually messaged me, the very chatbot which I wanted to show it to you. Okay, wait for it. Can you read it now? Yeah. Excellent. So, this is Poncho, one of the most famous chatbots right now out there in the market. It is basically a weather chatbot. It tells you the weather in the location in which you are. Every morning I get a notification saying, Dovydas, like prepare, today is going to be the beach day, okay? Because it's very sunny and like no wind at all. Or when we got this like alert about a huge storm in Las Palmas, so the weather chatbot said, Dovydas, take care. it's going to be like very windy, and I'm like informing you because the authorities are informing everybody. Okay. Basically, then you just sign up to this chatbot. You can like throw out all of your weather apps. You can rely on it exclusively. At least that's what I do. To interact with the chatbot, you have like these defined buttons, or you can like do a free type. Normally, people do this free type, and let's try hourly forecast. Okay.
There's a question.
Oh, there's a question.
What's hair forecast?
Hair forecast. I'm very sorry, man. I had some bad news, but I'm not going to tell you that. Now, in all seriousness, it's like this chatbot has a very comedian personality. That's actually what most chatbots should have. That's a personality. It shouldn't be just like blank. No, it shouldn't feel very artificial. It's artificial intelligence, but most successful chatbots have very strong personalities. So hair forecast, it just you shouldn't dry your hair because they'll take care of that and stuff like that. Okay. So I already got my like what the weather will be like. So it looks like it's going to be pretty okay in the evening too. Guess that's it. You will check the chatbot by yourself. So there's this just a very short introduction, what the real chatbot looks like. Let me get back to my slides. Yep. Okay, I lied. There is a definition coming. So a chatbot is just a service which either has rules or artificial intelligence, and most importantly, it communicates with you using the chat user interface. Okay? So this is like all what's going to follow is going to be because there is this chat user interface and why it's so different. Okay? So before that, let's talk about where do the chatbots live. I checked out the services. All of these are very heavily promoting using chatbots on their platforms. You are probably not seeing few of the services which you normally use, and because some platforms took a position not to allow chatbots on their platform. Okay, just because they want to keep their conversations real and just among humans, stuff like that. The others, on the other hand, are very heavily promoting chatbots, especially Slack and to some extent Facebook Messenger. And I immediately asked myself, why is that? Okay, so I want to ask you a question. Okay, that's going to be interactive part. Do you know what the 3 biggest companies in the world are as of today? Amazon. Alphabet or Google, same thing. Basically, pretty much the same thing. Sorry? Apple. Very good. We are missing just one. You got first one, second one, third one. No, Facebook I think is the 7th one.
The Chinese one?
No, not really. Sorry? Not sure. Not sure with what. Can you repeat that? Maybe I'm missing.
The WordPress company.
Automatic. No, not that big. Like much smaller. Okay, you got 3 out of 4, let's say. So the third biggest one is Microsoft. And you know what all these top 3 have in common? They all are making operating systems, right? iOS, Android, Windows, obviously. So all of these are probably like at least major % of their revenue comes from being an operating system and getting revenue from like app sales and stuff like that. So what I believe these companies are trying to do is make the chat platforms the new operating systems, right? As Google tried to do that with the Chrome, they released Chrome OS. So the chatbots are trying to, the chat platforms are trying to do that with their platforms to have everything in the chat platform be an operating system. I'm not sure how familiar are you with WeChat, but I wasn't, to be honest. But it turns out that people in China are doing like lots and lots and lots of things just in the WeChat platform. Sending money, hailing cabs like Uber, Revolut, like lots and lots of services live inside this chat platform. Okay? So I believe that's what's going to happen at least some of these platforms. Let's move on. Now I'm going to introduce those of you who are not developers. Listen up. These are the Zerocode platforms. That means these are services which allows you to create your own chatbot without coding. Okay? So if you want to have, if you feel the need that your business should have a chatbot, use one of these. Okay? I personally used Chatfuel and ManyChat. I really really loved Chatfuel. I think it's, from my research, it's like the best one out there. But ManyChat and Engati, it's and also It's Alive. Those three are also like very, very strong contenders. Okay. Now for developers, and listen up right here. So developers have these three options. Do I have any developers out here? Oh, quite a lot. Good. So I personally use Dialogflow for the last maybe 5 months, and have only tried VitAI and BotKit. So Dialogflow and VitAI pretty much comparable. Those are services which provide you with natural language processing, like additional services. BotKit is as an SDK which you would download and use, build your chatbot on top of that. Okay. So let's now talk about the bot types. First of all, there are no like very well-defined bot types, like lots and lots of definitions on the internet. I think the most popular is to like group them into these 5 categories. Superbots are like bots which have like lots of purposes. Okay, examples can be Siri, Amazon Alexa, Google Home, those type of bots. Then we have transactional bots, which are again very powerful, but what they do is they move you through the sales funnel, and they can basically make a transaction. You can buy something using a chatbot. Then one step down is informational bots, which of course they might be even better quality, but they cannot do transactions. They just provide you with information. Entertainment bots, Poncho is an example of entertainment bot. It provides you with some service, and or it might be a game. So those are like entertainment bots. Specialist bots, most of the time they live on Slack, and what we do is like provide you with very special service. For example, summarizes your Google Analytics score, or like sends you a daily report of what your company, how your company was doing, like last day and stuff like that. Okay. So probably most important part of my presentation: what can chatbots do for your business? Okay. So first of all, I kind of like chose 4 personas based on my experience with digital nomads. And can I ask you to try to guess what those personas are? Okay. So let me give you an example. Online social media professional would be one persona. Okay. Based on what you do and what your friends are, can I get some personas?
Freelance software developer.
Very good. Freelance software developer.
Marketing.
What else? Marketing. Okay, so marketing manager probably, right? Okay, what else?
Content specialist in one niche or an area.
Content specialist. Okay, very good. Can I get like 2 more and I'm going to continue? Okay, 2 more needed. Come on, guys, you do something.
Designers, graphic.
Yeah, graphic, actually very good. Haven't thought about it. Graphic designers, so 1 more left. What else can people do? Being
Finance, transactions.
Yeah, sure. I actually got like lots of these wrong, obviously, because I chose digital entrepreneurs, software developers, thank you, very good guess, yoga instructors, and life coaches. So those in the context of all these 4 personas, I'm going to like give you some ideas what like the chatbots can do for you. First of all, let's take mailing lists. Can chatbots replace your mailing list? I believe so. I believe that chatbots have 2, as these are basically what I call chatbot advantages. First of all, they are less annoying for the users. The users receive like, when they get your mailing list, it gets like one of the thousands of emails which are not read, and generally that's annoying for the user. Okay, so chatbot sends a direct message to the user, which the user like can again unsubscribe, stuff like that, but much more like unofficial, let's say, contact with the user. Also, less friction signing up to the mailing list, as normally you would sign up on a mailing list with this super ugly pop-up window which says, okay, sign up, give me your email, I'll send you some ebook, stuff like that. Okay, I believe this is relevant for digital like entrepreneurs, yoga instructors, life coaches. Okay, then registration to events. Let's say we have an event upcoming. So you can make a chatbot which handles all the details for you. When is the event taking place? How long is it going to take? What's the date? All these stuff, like also these details can be answered by chatbot. And it has one additional advantage. You can bring up your friends to the interface. Like, for example, you and your friends want to go like free yoga seminar. Okay, so you can like all 3 of you can join this chat conversation, and if any of you have questions, the bot will answer. Okay, you don't have to send one ambassador to like get the information, then explain it to everybody else, and then we register. It's all compressed to this one step. Okay, so again, digital entrepreneurs, yoga instructors, life coaches. Let's move on. Service bookings. Let's say you provide some service, for example, software consulting. The bot can do automation, can like read your calendar, tell like the client asks, are you free on like 5 p.m. on Saturday? Yes, I am, or no, I'm not. The bot will handle that for you. There is actually a bot already made and I think freely available called Amy, and it does that for you. So check out Amy. We have 2 questions. Yep.
Spell Amy, please.
I'm sorry?
How do you spell Amy?
Amy?
Yeah.
A-M-Y. And the domain is x.ai. So amy@x.ai. You also had a question?
Wasn't there a huge waiting list for Amy?
I'm not sure. Haven't used it myself. Sorry? What about ManyChat? No. I only used Chatfuel and Dialogflow. As a developer, I'm like more interested in like this developer platforms. So Dialogflow is like what I use most of the time. Okay. Another advantage, let's say you have an online tool, and for all of you who have ever tried to use like this register to an event online tool, no, like register for us like service or consultation know how like super annoying they are. I mean, like you have to click so many those drop downs, select the year of your birth and stuff like that. So Chatbot takes care of that like with much less friction. Daily reports. You are a digital entrepreneur. You want to get the stand-ups of your company, right? You don't want to go asking, so what did you do today? What are you going to do tomorrow? Chatbot should do that for you, okay? At least like there are chatbots who do that on Slack. Then this is like my favorite one. It can be your whole sales or marketing funnel, okay? It can start from just providing the information for the user and move all the way to making the final purchase, okay? So that's all with the introduction to the chatbots. I'm going to do a workshop how to build a chatbot for free with zero coding, and it's going to take place next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Restation, and there is going to be a Facebook event there you should register. Okay, so don't forget to bring your laptop. Obviously, if you want to build chatbots, you should have a laptop. So thank you for your attention. Now it's time for the questions. Yep, go on.
You mentioned a few interesting use cases. How do you bridge like on offline worlds and chatbots? So for example, if you say I'm hosting a workshop, please register. Open Facebook Messenger and chat to @Dovydas workshop. How do you tell someone to get to your registration thing?
Okay, there are like I'll give you two answers. Okay, so ideal world, I would have an like Alexa with some bot, and you would talk to Alexa, do some like magic recognition of your voice, register you just by talking. That's applicable like in like I don't know several years in the future. Like restaurants could do that, like hotels could do that, like stuff like that. Currently, you would have to go to my Facebook page profile and talk to this bot. I actually got a bot. It's not approved. Unfortunately, I wanted to make a bot just for that, so I would say now right now, you can do that for real, but not yet approved. Sorry. But it would work. You would go to a Facebook, like this chat list, my page. Go on.
So you just mentioned you didn't get your bot approved. Does it mean you have to like qualify to have all the bots approved by Messenger?
Yes.
What are the requirements you need to match?
Not sure. Would have to check that out.
Right. But more or less, do you have an idea? Like.
Yeah, you should. I think if I remember correctly, you should like film how your bot interacts with users, not to be like spammy or like provide some like bad content, stuff like that.
Can I?
Yeah, sure.
Because I did that. It's like there is a form that you should write your name, name of the bot, the address, then tell a little bit what is the purpose of that bot. Then you should fill how it works. So you go to your Facebook profile, write, for example, if it's like, for example, you write hi, the bot answers hi, then you what is your name or whatever, and you film all that, and then you upload that video to the Facebook, and it takes up to 2 weeks for managers or whatever to watch that thing and to decide if they approve or not.
Cool.
Thank you.
Very good answer. Yes?
I would like to know your opinion on the general problem of platform dependency. Because a chatbot is dependent on a certain platform. What if the platform disappears? Or what if you can't use it anymore because they don't want you anymore?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So.
Anything like an open source chatbot?
I'm sorry?
Is there anything like an open source like chatbot?
Okay. I would try to repeat the question. The question was, What do you do if, I imagine you're saying, what if ChatFuel or ManyChat or Dialogflow disappear? How do you proceed then, right?
No, like, it's more, I mean, normally this platform, like the chatbots are relying on Messenger.
By platform, you mean Facebook Messenger, Slack?
Exactly.
Ah, so I think there's like very low risk of Facebook disappearing in the coming months. Now, but to be serious, that's a very valid question. What happens if your platform disappears? Actually, chatbots do not live on Facebook. They live on your own servers somewhere else. What the chatbot actually does, it gets the user input, right? Then your magic happens. Your natural language processing gets the intent, what the user wanted to say, sends some response to Slack, Facebook, whatever. So if Facebook disappears, you can just move to like Telegram or Kik or WeChat or whatever. So not a problem on this front, but if the platform as in Dialogflow disappears, which provides you the natural language processing capabilities, that's a bigger problem. You should like try to find like a backup natural language processing. Again, pretty low chance of that happening. Okay, thanks. Good question.
No more questions?
Yep, if you have any questions later, I'll be sticking here probably.
Okay, thank you very much.